President Lai Ching-te's planned visit to Eswatini was abruptly cancelled on Tuesday, one day before the scheduled departure. According to Taiwan's National Security Agency, China pressured Seychelles, Madagascar, and Mauritius to deny overflight access, leaving no viable flight routes for Lai to get to Africa. The incident has sparked political controversy in Taiwan and drawn international attention. The opposition KMT denies any link to the recent meeting between KMT Chair Li-wun and Xi Jinping, while the DPP argues the move reflects Beijing's broader oppressive tactics. U.S. lawmakers and the Inter-Parliamentary Alliance on China have condemned the actions as economic pressure. Beijing, however, simply praised the three countries for upholding the One China principle.
President Lai Ching-te's trip to Eswatini on Wednesday was cancelled after China pressured three countries off the coast of Africa to revoke their overflight permits for Lai. The KMT denied any connection between this and the recent meeting between KMT Chair Li-wun and Chinese leader Xi Jinping.
This is completely unrelated to the meeting between Zheng and Xi. We find it regrettable that the visit was cancelled. We hope that the two sides of the strait can sit down and talk to secure more international space for us. Why would it be up to the KMT to claim whether it was related or not? Their so-called peace mission has flopped. Taiwan didn't receive any benefits from it yet, but already it's been dealt damage.
The incident has drawn the attention of the Inter-Parliamentary Alliance on China. In a statement, it sharply criticized China's attempt at isolating Taiwan, adding that as a democratic world leader, Lai should be free to engage with partners, and adding that Beijing cannot determine the foreign policy of other countries. On social media, the U.S. House of Representatives Select Committee on China also condemned China's efforts to block Lai's trip by pressuring other nations. It said that what China was doing was not diplomacy, but economic pressure. Also on social media, the U.S. House Foreign Affairs Committee criticized China's actions, saying that the CCP was trying to bully Taiwan. It added that it stood with Taiwan against this blatant coercion. According to the information gathered by Taiwan's national security agencies, China pressured three countries, Seychelles, Madagascar, and Mauritius, to close off their overflight clearance for Lai's aircraft. Beijing threatened economic sanctions, such as withdrawing massive debt relief and halting financing. Despite the international outcry, China appears smug and unbothered.
We express appreciation for the stance and actions of relevant countries in upholding the One China principle. This has once again shown that the One China principle is a basic norm governing international relations and a prevailing consensus of the international community. China isn't even pretending anymore and straight up praised the three African countries. The mastermind behind this plot is China. This crude tactic has much to do with the Xi-Zheng meeting, as both Xi Jinping and Li-wun adhere to the One China principle. China has diversified its attacks on Taiwan, its unfriendliness, and its hostility to create a new combined tactic. The threats surely weren't limited to those three countries. They must have threatened others too. China is using economic tactics as its secret weapon.
China's obstruction of overseas trips by Taiwan's head of state and usage of both hard and soft tactics in its united front strategy against Taiwan have once again been put on the spotlight.